Hey, Shalom Akyong, Sahab, Spirit Wind Judah of the GMS Mississippi Camp, giving our honor and glory to the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, Bashemi Hawashai, also giving double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. And I want to say peace and blessings and salutations to the hopefully elect. Brothers are probably wondering why I have the screen on a picture of dogs, Rottweilers to be specific. That's not by chance. I just, realized something through the spirit by watching a video presentation on the difference between German Rottweilers versus American Rottweilers, how it ties in with the scriptures. Okay, if you notice, I've enlarged the picture right here. It says on the left hand side, the right side, the Rottweiler's worth $500, whereas the German Rottweiler on the left, or my right, is $2,500. Okay, but you can see the picture. And one thing that distinguishes or causes a difference in the breed are regulations. All right, each particular club that's responsible for breeding these Rottweilers have different regulations. The German Rottweiler Club has strict regulations, whereas the American Rottweiler Club doesn't have strict regulations. So basically, there's several regulations that a breeder must have or follow in Germany to have their breed recognized as a German Rottweiler, whereas in America, there aren't a lot of regulations, which cause the breed to degenerate over a period of years. Why is this important? How does this tie in with the scriptures? Because I understand through the spirit the importance of regulations. Regulations, which I'm out and about walking right now. Regulations go back to, I want to say regal, and regal goes back to rule. And what do we have in our system? We have rules, also known as laws, statutes, and commandments. It's over 613 laws, statutes, and commandments. But what's the result of ruling a nation with over 613 laws, statutes, and commandments? It creates a superior nation. You see? Once we've deviated from the laws, statutes, and commandments, okay? Once we've deviated from the laws, statutes, and commandments over a course of generation after generation, what happens? The nation degenerates. All right? That's why it says in the scriptures, how has this noble vine become like a degenerate plant? Roughly paraphrasing. Now, if you look at the state of Israelites in America, this is us thousands of years not having the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. Look at us. Imagine how we looked and act and function. Imagine how we look, act, and function in the ancient world, man. It's hard to imagine. It's hard to fathom. And look at the difference in one breed in two different countries, where one country has regulations and requirements for the breed, and the other country, America, doesn't. Look how within like 60 years, how much the American Rottweiler has deviated from the standard for how Rottweiler should look, which the Rottweiler in general is a German-bred animal, which German goes back to genuine. So the breed, or the version of the breed is truly genuine, it's the German breed, and the way it maintains its way of being genuine is the strict regulations, which generation after generation each breeder has to abide by. Whereas America, there are no regulations or rules or laws, therefore it causes the breed to degenerate. So the American Rottweiler, in my opinion, is basically a degenerate version of the German Rottweiler. Same thing with Israel. We are a nation that have deviated from the law, statutes, and commandments. Now look at our people. We've deviated so much that we can't even survive outside of Esau's system, because we don't have a system of marriage. We don't have a system of punishment for crimes. We don't know what's really considered a crime. We don't have any systems for production. Another example of this of a superior society, a society that's more superior than black culture and American culture, is the Amish community. So what's so important about the Amish community that links up with the German-bred Rottweilers and the nation of Israel in our prime? Those strict regulations. The Amish community has strict regulations which are synchronized for the most part with the scriptures. They're basically the closest so-called communities to the scriptures in the Western Hemisphere, if you ask me. All right? But the way they maintain their existence is because they have strict rules that they have to follow generation after generation. They have elders that implement those rules generation after generation. That's why they have a higher birth rate. That's why the kids don't really get sick. That's why they're basically superior. Although they're not a part of the dominant culture, they are a superior culture. There's a difference between dominant and superior. Walmart is dominant, but your farmer's market is superior, you see? And the Amish community is like the farmer's market to America's Walmart. Why? Because they have strict regulations, which creates a superior class of people. That's how the German-bred Rottweiler Club has strict regulations that produce a genuine superior breed, a breed that's superior to the American breed. Just like the law, statutes, and commandments has several strict regulations, which results in a superior nation of people. So I hope this was an interesting perspective for brothers. Hope brothers are edified. I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh Shai. To the next lesson, Shalom.